Look, this the Black Holocaust. I knew it was prophecy. 1,000 times worse than the Jewish atrocities. Uneven playing field, there'll never be a fair score. Cause in 1619, that's when they declared war. We the 12 tribes, the ones that the promise reaches. My knee.
What's going on? Where y'all from?
Norcross.
You said you're from Norcross?
Yeah.
Where's your family go back to?
Mexico.
Mexico, right? So Mexico, the conquistador came, right? Hernan Cortez came to Mexico. What did he bring with him?
Ships.
He brought ships, right? To take stuff back to Spain, right? He also brought a picture. It's the picture, right?
Yeah,
The white man. He said, "This is Jesus, right?" Jesus es negro no blanco. That's our message, right?
Yes.
So what we have to understand, yes, right? What we have to understand is, you know, with the Israelites, you don't know about that, right? So let me show you. Give me Deuteronomy 28. We're gonna start at 15, right? I'm gonna show you about the history of Mexico and all of Latin America, right here out of this Bible and prophecy, right? Before it was history, it was first prophecy. God said it was gonna happen, right? You guys believe in La Biblia or what? The Bible, right?
Yeah, but honestly, I would think like if Jesus was walking again, he'd be like, yo, like, y'all ain't changed. Like, it's been so long, you know what I mean?
Well, it has been a long time, but what you have to understand is that's why you got to get into something called textual criticism, right? You got to go into the oldest documents that you have and make sure that the things are consistent.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
consistency is key because it's been translated so many times.
exactly. That's why we got to go into the Hebrew and the Greek that it was originally written in. You see what I'm saying? That's why we always cross-reference these things to make sure things are consistent, right?
Yeah.
So now let me show you this. Give me 28:15.
It's Deuteronomy 28:15.
So I know if you went to church, right?
Yeah,
So you're familiar with the Israelites. That's all I want to make sure. The Israelites in the Bible. The people of Israel.
Yeah.
Moses, right?
Yeah.
Boom. So Moses is talking to Israel right now, right? He brought them out of Egypt. He's talking to them, right? So read 15.
Deuteronomy 20:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Don't listen to God, read.
to observe to do all his commandments
He gave them law, statutes, commandments, right? You gotta listen to it. If you don't, read.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Read on.
that all these curses shall come upon
So
thee.
he said all these curses are gonna happen. He starts to give a line to this, right? But I'm gonna hone in on something that's very specific to Latin America. 49.
Deuteronomy 20:49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
Right? Spain came from far, right? Read.
from the end of the earth,
From the other end of the earth, right? Read.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
Notice, Spaniard, British, French, and American, they all have that eagle, right? Sitting on top of their flag. You see what it's about? Because they love to model themselves after the eagle, right? Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not
You
understand.
didn't know Spanish when he came, right? You had no idea, right? Go ahead.
A nation of fierce countenance,
Here's counting this, read.
which shall not regard the person of the old,
Of the old, right? They didn't care about no elderly. When they got in the elderly Aztec, right? Read.
nor show favor to the young.
Or the young. They was killing everybody, ripping babies out of stomach, all of that. They just didn't care, right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 51, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle,
Right, he came, he destroyed your cattle, read.
and the fruit of thy land,
Destroyed all your crops, go ahead.
until thou be destroyed.
Because he wanted to destabilize y'all, so you could begin to rely on the white man there, right? Read.
Which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil.
See that corn, what's interesting is, they weren't really big on corn in the Middle East. But you know where corn was big at? The America, Mexico, Mesoamerica, etc., right? Read.
Or the increase of thy kind, or flocks
Right.
of thy sheep, until he have destroyed them.
That's right, just killed everything, right? That's it on that? So go ahead.
And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates,
Meaning, wage that war against you, right? Read.
until thy high and fenced walls come down.
Destroyed y'all cities, right? Conquered y'all in Africa, right? Read.
Wherein thou trustest throughout all thy lands. He shall besiege thee in all thy gates, throughout all thy lands, which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
See that? So now, give me a second there, right? Going back to what you said about them taking stuff out and changing stuff, right? Yeah. In the late 1800s, they took these 14 books out of the Bible, right? Do you, what religion were you, or your family? Christian, right? Well, in the Catholic Church, they still have most of these books, but the consensus of the Bible, they just got 66 books, right? They took these 14 out. When they originally published it, they were all together, right? But then they took these out in the late 1789, right? They took these books out, right? So I'm gonna go into this book right now, right? In the book of 2nd Ezra, go ahead. And I'm gonna show you now, the Aztecs and the Mayans said that they landed in Florida. How they got to where they came from, they landed in Florida fleeing from the east, right? The Aztecs and the Mayans, according to the history, they landed in what's now modern day Florida, and they fled to the east, right? What historically validates that is you have a Mayan city that's built right here in Georgia, right? So the question is, well, how did the Mayan city get in Georgia? Mayans must have been in Georgia, right? You see what I'm saying? So y'all migrated over and then went down into Mexico and into Mesoamerica, right? So read that.
Second Ezra 13 to 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners.
So it said the 10 tribes, right? When you deal with Israel, Israel was comprised of 12 tribes, right? But what happened was, because of the sin of Solomon, God said, I'm gonna split these, and they're not gonna be brothers anymore, right? So what happened is you have the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and you have the other tribes, which refers to as the 10 tribes, right? So y'all would be the 10 tribes, right? The indigenous people, right? But just like now, back in the day we called ourselves Judah and Israel. Now we call ourselves Black and Latino, right? We act like we're two different people, but we going through all the same things together, right? There's no real difference, right? We all in jail, we all getting shot, all of drugs, all of that. That's a collective problem between us. We're all minorities. We all also have an immigration problem. Judah, right, the African American, you don't have an immigration problem, but West Indian Haitians, I'm Haitian. We have immigration. They want to deport 100,000 Haitians, right? So all of that, we all have the same problem, right? Now go ahead.
It says those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Right, skip to the council. Go ahead.
Verse 41. But they took his counsel among themselves.
So y'all took the counsel amongst yourselves, right? Read.
But they would lead the most of the heat.
So y'all wanted to leave that side of the earth, right? Read.
We go forth into a further country.
Go to a place that's far away, right? Read.
Where never mankind dwelt.
Where people don't live. That's the America. That's where y'all came to, because y'all are the first people to ever live here in the America, right? But according to y'all history, y'all didn't. Y'all came from somewhere else. This is that history right here in the Bible. If you go watch the movie, this is called Second Ezra here in the Apocrypha. So you can get the Bible. Anybody got you can get the Bible that got all the books together like how it was originally, or you can just go and get one of these, the Apocrypha, right? It's $14. You can get it online. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at this word CRYP, it means hidden, right? So basically it means the hidden books.
You can get it at Barnes and Noble.
So go ahead back to that Second Ezra, right? Because if you watch the movie 1492 about Christopher Columbus, he references this as why he came over, right? So go ahead back where you left off at.
It says that they might, it's like into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes.
So y'all intention was when y'all got here to keep the laws of God, right? Read.
Which they never kept in their own land.
Because you know that God was punishing you for not keeping it.
What was that book?
This, Second Ezra, this was written in 400 BCE, right? So we're talking about 2,400 years ago, right? But he's documenting your trip because you guys had already made it, right? Y'all made that trip about 2,700 BCE, right? So about 2,700 or 700 BCE, right? So 2,700 years ago, y'all made it, and now Ezra is writing about it because it was just us three over there now in Israel. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. What's your last name? Lubano. Yeah, that should go back to Levi because you had something called.
If I had a boy, I was gonna name him.
Well, that's beautiful because that's one of the tribes of Israel. See what I'm saying? This Levi, the tribe, or the tribe of the Haitians, right? Like for example, when the Haitians, when we come from Mexico, you guys treat us brotherly. We got a little Haiti now in Tijuana and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we have a good relationship, and we even assisted y'all in beating the French, and that's how you have Cinco de Mayo now. You see what I'm saying? So we've always had those friendly relations. See, Levi was originally scattered amongst all the tribes, right? So you could go to amongst any of these people, and you can find a Haitian community in amongst all of these people. See that? Because of the prophecies.
The reason why there's a Haitian community in Tijuana though is
well, yeah, no, we're migrating, but the thing is that us in particular, modern day, but see, what we have to understand is, give me Genesis 49, because the things that were written about us and the way that we functioned in the past, it's in our spirit, it's ingrained in us. So there's no way that we're going to stop doing that, right? So the reason why you can go to Argentina, you go to Chile, you go to Brazil, you go to Mexico, you go to America, everywhere you go find at least a small group of Haitians, because it says, give me 49 about 6. Go ahead.
Genesis 49 and 6. Oh my soul, come not.
No, not that. Go to the I shall scatter him. I shall scatter them in Jacob. That's right here.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
This is 47. Genesis 49:7. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce.
Read on.
And their wrath, for it was cruel.
Go ahead.
I will divide them in Jacob.
I will divide them in Jacob. Read on.
And scatter them in Israel.
And scatter them. So Levi in particular is scattered. That's why you have Haitian migrants amongst everybody. You can't go. You have a lot of us are migrants, right? Of the various tribes, but only the Haitians you can find in everybody's country, right? You go to, like I said, Argentina. You go to Chile. You go to Uruguay. You go to Brazil. Everywhere there's some of us, right? Now you can find Mexican or Puerto Rican or Jamaican migrants in certain places, but not everywhere the way you can find the Haitian migrants. because we were prophesied to be scattered amongst all the tribes, right? Now watch this. Give me Issachar real quick, right? Because again, that's what the Mexican is, the tribe of Issachar. What's interesting is in southern Mexico, you have a city called Issachar, right? See that? Boom. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Is a what?
Strong ass.
A strong ass. An ass is what a donkey, a burro, right? That is a common thing that's utilized in Mexico, and it's even a symbol in Mexico, right? Go ahead.
Couching down between two burdens.
Read on.
And he saw that rest was good.
Which couching down between two burdens is like if you put that sack on a donkey and it's kind of weighed down. It's just really referencing the hard work that you guys do, right? Read.
And he saw that rest was good.
He saw that rest was good, right? In the middle of the day, a lot of Mexicans, what do? They take something called a siesta, right? Right? Take a nice nap. They saw that rest was good. And even when y'all settled in Mexico City, right? The ancient name is how you say it? Tenochtitlan, something like that. Tenochtitlan, right? Boom.
City,
right? Because when y'all got to Mexico City, when the Aztec got there, they said this is a good land, right? So they saw the rest was good, read.
And the land that it was pleasant.
And the land was pleasant. It's exactly what the Aztecs said when they got that, and they settled that place, and they made it their capital, right? Read.
And bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
And then became a servant unto tribute. How did that happen when the Spaniard came? Y'all bow your shoulders to build your empire, and then you become a servant to tribute. That's through the Spaniard coming, right? Read. That's it on that?
Yeah, it goes to that.
Okay, Salakia, get first Chronicles. Let's get first Chronicles.
Y'all put me on hella knowledge and shit right now, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, just check that flyer out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Y'all got like a YouTube channel?
Yeah. All the information is right here. We got plenty of stuff for you. And we out here every Saturday. What's your name again? Sergio. All right, good to meet you. Yeah, check out YouTube. All right, my brother. Appreciate it. All right, shalom.
It's 1 Kings 12:32. And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment.
There you go, right? Talking about the ability to read them stars that the tribe of Issachar had, and that goes back to a gift that the Most High God gave them by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, man. So that's what we got to understand, is that we are the 12 tribes, we bear those spiritual fruits, man. Matter of fact, give me that second Ezra. Second Ezra's 2 and about 17. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Y'all celebrating 420 today?
Not really.
I hope not, man. You know it's Hitler's birthday, man. All right? Negroes don't even know what they celebrate. That's beautiful, brother. All right? I'm just glad, man. I'm glad a lot of people are not celebrating this, man. I know in California it's going haywire right now, right?
West Coast is going nuts.
Haywire.
The whole West Coast.
Right? Go ahead.
Especially since it's legal out there.
Yeah,
They do it in public out there.
That's right. That's right.
You said 2 and
17.
This is 2 and 17. It says, "Fear not, thou mother of the children, for I have chosen thee, saith the Lord. For thy help will I send my servants Isaiah and Jeremiah, after whose counsel I have sanctified and prepared for thee 12 trees laden with diverse fruits."
You say what?
12 trees laden with diverse fruits.
We are 12 trees. That's the 12 tribes. We're laden with diverse fruits. That's the spiritual fruit that makes us unique and makes each of the tribes who we are, man. Our spiritual identity and our spiritual fruit. Issachar is going to know them stars, man. Zebulon is going to be in order and skillful in war.
That's right.
Levi is going to be scattered and going to be angry and going to be doing black magic. Judah is going to be in a mind state where they are kings and they're running things, man. Benjamin is going raven as a wolf. You're going to have a dance hall somewhere they'll be going crazy.
Right.
And also they're going to be safe. And coincidentally, hurricanes are just going to skip over their island and destroy the next island, right? Because that's Benjamin, bro. There's no way around this stuff, man. You people who are trying to discredit the 12 tribes, breakdown and things like that, you just are ignoring the Bible and you're not spiritual.
Right.
And that's what it boils down to. And why is it so easy through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua for this to resonate so much with everybody, but you just want to be a stiff neck and fight against it? Are you jealous because you didn't come up with it? Right? We didn't make it up, so you know, it's not like we're over here boasting upon ourselves. We're boasting upon the revelation of the Most High through the spirit of Yahweh, man. That's what we boasting upon. Go ahead.
Sirach 39 and 24. As his ways are plain to the holy, so are they stumbling blocks into the wicked.
There you go. It's plain to us, this 12 tribe shark. We understand it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But they're a stumbling block to you Negroes that want to be wicked, man.
Yep.
All right? But with that, we will give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and say shalom and death to America.
Death to America.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother, Chief Priest Alazar Lawyer, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew, And I'm just letting y'all know, I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Gorilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another Sicarii business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsicari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharahla. Shalom.